We back, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. This is We Kill Geppetto podcast. I am King Vega, and you, sir?
I am King Neil.
Yes, sir. And we was briefly talking before. It's episode 3. You were saying some things. You wanted to shout out all the good people in our lives that are supporting us. Like my wife, your girl, moms.
Yeah.
Really want to thank you people. We
you.
tell you the IG just so that you guys can follow us. That way you can keep in contact with us and let us know different things you want to talk about. And also, hit us up if you want to do interviews. Let us know what you're doing business-wise and everything like that. So let's get into it, man. We were talking earlier. We wanted to do a few topics. First topic is, should dudes follow your girl on IG or any social media for that, matter? If they don't follow you, but you guys know each other. So in other words, you guys is cool, y'all cordial.
Yeah,
you ain't got no
gonna kill me,
problems.
bro, but I got to, bro.
Go ahead, man. You ain't got no problems, nothing like that. But yeah, he's following your girl, but he's not following you. And it's not like he's not aware of it being your girl. So, what's your thoughts, bro?
Okay. Before I even start off on that, first let me give a shout out to my dude. I can't mention his name, But yo, dude, I know you listening because you asked me about the podcast like 3 times the other day about what it is. Yeah, I know. So I definitely know you probably gonna see it somewhere and you gonna listen. Yo, come home, my nigga. Okay, your baby mom's called me, nigga. Your mom just called me, text me, like, yo, bro, come home, my nigga. Like, just say you good, yo. Okay, I didn't know if you niggas thought you was locked up. I'm sorry, we thought you was locked up. She Googled it. Inmates look up and all that. Like, yo, bro, man, for real, I'm on the phone calling your baby mom's down here, bro. At least call me and let me know so I know, cause she gonna call me, bro. So yo, come back home. But anyway, yo, at least hit me up and let me know so I know, I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna say nothing, but anyway.
Yeah.
But yo,
Come
now,
home, bro. Come home.
come home, bro. At least hit me up. You know who you is, yo. I love you. But yo, shit, now, this happened to me the other day. I think this is probably the reason why this topic even came up. Am I lying?
Well, that and this is a Meek Mill, Safari,
Okay.
and Nicki Minaj, because we did talk about your situation,
Yeah.
and then I just saw the
This
other day
happened a while
that
ago,
Meek Mill
this
and,
happened,
Safari thing.
But should people follow your girl on Instagram
Not follow
or
you.
social media?
Yeah, they don't follow you though.
Yeah.
And y'all know each other. Not like y'all have problems, nothing like that.
I know him, but he don't know my girl.
Exactly. I mean, there's no familiarity to your girl
Yeah.
other than the fact that it's your girl.
Yeah.
That's it.
No. You should not be following my girl on... I don't even follow... I only follow one of my girlfriends, bro. And that's because I'm always with her. And I know her man. Like, I know her man.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why. Because that was the point that I was always with her and her man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's a different kind of situation. Like, I follow your wife.
Yeah, you follow my wife.
Yeah, I follow your wife, and your wife follow me.
Yeah.
But that's a...
But but obviously we're much closer than somebody you just know, or from around the way.
No, you shouldn't. Because why would you want to follow
exactly?
somebody
If
else?
you just know me
why would
briefly,
you want to follow my girl?
we're not good close friends. Then why you wouldn't even want to follow my girl? Why? What's so important about following her? I mean, then it could be a compliment to some degree. Now, the reason why I brought it up is because, like you said, we talked something like that was going on in your situation. And also, I just thought that this situation with Meek Mill and Safari and Nicki Minaj has reached a corny level that's of epic proportions.
Nicki Safari and Nicki Minaj. What you say?
You said Mickey?
You said Nicki?
No, I said Nicki. Meek Mills. Safari.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
So anyway, I just feel like it reached like some epic proportions the other day with that whole little situation between that shit was so corny.
Excuse
and
me,
then I looked into the situation more, and I found out that obviously we heard about it, but I really looked into it, and supposedly this nigga dead ass FaceTimed Nicki Minaj while Safari was getting it on.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, I gotta look at Nicki to some type of degree and say, yo, come on, Nicki, like, it's cool, that you felt like that dude was right for telling you. That's cool. That's your feeling. You're a woman. You're right to feel like that. But why get with some though?
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel
it's not. Yo, if you felt like he was doing you a favor, looking out for you, and you took the favor, but you gotta look at him and say, but wait, cause he has that's some snake shit.
Yo, bro.
If you look at Safari and him, he had pictures like they were cool.
Yeah. I know. Look, some of the situations happen like that with me, right? But this is before FaceTime, like, so this is when, you know, I'm pretty sure if there was FaceTime then,
It would have been worse.
it would have been the same thing, right? Yo, this dude, mind you, me and the chick is already broken up. Like, me and the chick is already, like, me and her not together no more or nothing. He goes and tell the girl. Like, you know how when you just break up with somebody, y'all just broke up and y'all still, like, my breakups is different, bro. Like, my breakups is a little different. Like, you know, I'm broke up with her, but
y'all still intertwined.
We still, you know what I'm saying? We still untangling. Like, we didn't officially untangle all the way yet. You know what I mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, he goes back and tell the girl, you know, mind you, he tells the girl about some old stuff. You know that time that I was with Taquan one time. I'm not saying the whole shit. Not saying the whole thing, but yo, one time I was with Taquan and I was doing wild, bro. I was wilding. I'm not even gonna lie.
But it doesn't even matter though, because at this point you were at the girl anyways.
I was wilding, right? Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. He told her about the time what I did when we was together.
Oh, so he went back in time.
He went back in time.
But it was already over.
Yeah.
That's corny. Now, this is why I'm saying it's corny, and I wanted to get back to the whole...
Here's the crazy, bro. He don't even know that so she told me.
Yeah.
And she didn't even believe him, but she just told me, like, and mind you, bro, the whole time, I will never forget this, the whole time, my mans was trying to smash his shorty.
And you stopping him?
And I was stopping him, bro.
See? The good, man, the good. Listen. The reason why this whole Nicki Minaj and Meek Mills and Safari thing is interesting me at all is because the fact of the matter is the ratio of men to women in America is outstanding. There's like 7 to 1 or something like that. Now it might be less now. Maybe it's like 4 to 3.
Trouble, bro.
It's still more than enough, you know what I'm saying, for you not to chase another man's wife or another man's situation.
Of course.
Like, that's my point. Like, I understand, you know, sometimes you want to look out for the girl, fine. Yeah. If y'all friends, you're not cool, that's it. Cool, whatever. If you're really cool with her like that. But then to be with her, to me, shows a different type of character that you possess. Yeah. That I was just like,
that's whack. That's whack.
Yeah, it's just whack, bro.
That's whack.
It's like you just literally stole his wife.
It's whack.
His girl or whatever.
It's whack.
It's whack. So we're gonna get off of that.
Yes.
And let's get to this other topic. We found out, I believe it was either today or yesterday, they announced that Derrick Rose was found not guilty of rape and gang rape. Yes. Gang rape. Yeah, gang rape. Because he had like 2 of his friends with him. Yeah, wow. Yeah. She was smutted out. Let's be honest. She was smutted out. And from what I understand, the situation was like. From my understanding, the situation was like she knew everything was cool. They did it. They planned it. It wasn't like it was one of those like she was just getting smut out, passed by the team. They was like they ran a train on her. This is reported on Baller Alert on multiple sites. She went into that. She was into it. She did it. It was his friends. It wasn't like it was some strangers. You know what I'm saying? They were all. You gotta be. But they had messages, the text messages to prove it. You know, and you know, so everything was cool. Everything was debunked. But see, here's the problem. The problem is that though the girl was clearly a slut, though the facts are there, we live in a country and a society, for that matter, that judges by the lies, not by the truth. So, is it fair that women still, or is it fair that women can claim rape and we believe them so quickly, rather than giving it the opportunity for the facts to really come out and show for what it is? Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, why you say that?
Because women can have kids, yo. Just because this is probably a stupid reason, but just because a woman can push out a kid, I think that it should be certain things that a woman should be entitled to that we not entitled to. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people who are, let's say, what's it called? What's the word start with P? What's it called?
Promiscuous?
Promiscuous. I know a lot of women who are promiscuous, right?
Yeah.
But that still does not mean that her word something happened, you know, that it didn't happen at the same time. But at the same time, I still think that it's just life, bro, because it's messed up that there are women out there who will use that. You know what I'm saying? Just to be.
Well, this one in particular said that she would do that.
I know, but I'm just trying to say that just abuse of your power, but that happens with everything.
Yeah.
Like no matter what kind of you have Instagram, you have whatever kind of power you have a million followers on Instagram, or you have $1 billion, or you own the craziest company. Eventually, that person's gonna abuse his power somehow, or some way.
Yeah, so is life. But I mean, I definitely agree with what you said. I think still though, we should not.
It's gonna happen.
I know as a society we are. We should, but I think we should. I think we have to honestly take things at face value, and just wait until we see all the facts.
Real.
Yeah.
Remember, this happened to me twice. Remember, local hookups back in the day?
Yeah, we mean like sites or something.
Remember local hookups back in the day? Remember, it was a website called Local Hookups.
No, I never did local hookups.
This is like I was creep team #1, bro. Right? Local Hookups is a website, right? I can go on Local Hookups. Mind you. So one day I go Local Hookups, and it's not who the person who
is in the picture.
I thought it was gonna be. Like this was like catfish before catfish. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't even know why it's called catfish because it's nothing got. But look, right? So I went there and it was just a totally different person. I was like, so I walked out. The person really texted me, "I'm gonna say you raped me."
What?
Because I just went in there and I said, "Oh," and I just did the U-turn, like you know how when you walk in, you know what I'm saying, when you walk in on that, you want some water, boop. I just did the spin move real quick and just walked out. And the person was really texting me like, "Yo," I said, "Yo, you shouldn't play with people like that, yo." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't lie. I mean, in that situation, I mean, there would be no way. But the sad thing is, even though there will be no way,
that's why I don't do that.
They would still arrest you. They would still force you to go through things. And they will still criminalize you at one until you have been proven completely
you know what's worse, though?
Not guilty. And I think that's wrong.
You know what's worse than that, though? Well, I feel like it's worse than that, too, though. You got chicks who will call the cop and say that they hit you.
Yeah.
And you even hit them.
Exactly. I mean, now don't get me wrong. We are both men, so we are kind of sympathizing for the men.
Like I'm women bashing.
Yeah, we're not women bashing.
Like I said,
we just think that it just needs to.
Because they can have kids. They have a right to do certain things that we can't do.
We understand that, and we accept that as society. But at the same time, we do wish the society would just take a little bit more of a stance of let's see the whole story before we judge it. So let's get to the last set topic, and then we'll just talk quickly about something else that I want to talk to you about. And this is the final debate, presidential debate.
I like the final debate.
Okay.
This was actually the debate this was probably like one of like the first really like debates that I would say that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
You know, because in the day it does feel like a TV show.
Yes, it
feel
does.
like a scripted and stuff like that. It definitely does. You know. Besides Donald Trump, he just it's like the script is Hillary will be this way and Donald Trump just be, we know he's going to be a loose cannon. And then we're going to ask these kind of questions to get this kind of reactions, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the way how I felt. But I think that Donald Trump, I think he did a good job. Honestly, he really did a good job. He did have when I say good job, I don't mean like good job compared to somebody else. I mean good job for him.
For him, yeah, for his standards.
That's what I mean.
At the Trump level, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm like, he did a good job for Trump. Certain things he said were just like what are he talking about? Like, who has an abortion at 9 months? Like, who does
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. But things like that, he was just saying it didn't really, you know, it was like, I'm like, if you making stuff, if you saying that about something so simple like that, then what are you saying about the crazy stuff or stuff that we don't really understand? That we don't, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so
not really so simple as,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, most of us know the whole process of a woman being pregnant into the stage
Some people
the last
don't have common
trimester.
sense too.
Yeah, you can't abort it. It doesn't make sense
And
to
Hillary,
abort a baby in 9 months. You could literally take the baby out at that point. Even though it's not obviously recommended, but you can
Hillary,
do that and you can be able to survive. The baby can survive.
There's just something about
so
Hillary.
There will be no need to kill it.
There's just something about Hillary Clinton, you know, that I can't put my finger on it exactly on what it is, you know, but there's something about Hillary Clinton that it doesn't really feel all the way genuine with anything that she's saying.
But you know what I'm gonna say about that? Because I'm not gonna say that she isn't somewhat dishonest, but I will say that she hasn't pushed the agenda of being as open as she needed to be at times. There were certain things like this email, not all the emails, but some of the emails that she did attest to that could have just been like, well, this is what happened, this is what it is, and left it at that, and just did it before. I think that's the problem. But I also do understand that in this type of job and this type of work, there has to be some sense of secrecy. I mean, honesty can go so far. But you still have to understand that even if a person is going to be that honest, he's always going to lie to you at the same time. And this man, Donald Trump, is just, it's at this point, it's just common sense on who you feel can control the presidency better. That's all I feel like. It can't even go, because I agree, he didn't have bad points. He had some things that I was like, yo, that's kind of real. But then at times it was just like, man, how embarrassing would it be for us as a country to have our president going through sexual scandals in office? You know, you got literally
It did it before with Hillary.
No, but I'm not talking about that same concept. You're talking, that's something different. Okay, that was at Bill Clinton's end of his game. That was at the end of his role. We're talking about you are starting first day with these issues. There's a lady right now that actually has Gloria Allred on the case. That Gloria Allred. That's
Who's that?
Gloria Allred is a female activist.
I don't know who
A
that
very
is.
big female activist for women's rights and lawyer. She's a lawyer. Very big time
You
lawyer.
gotta show me her. I probably seen a picture or something before.
Yeah, you probably did. She's a very big time lawyer. She's out over there in Vegas, and you know she represents pretty much every.
Say her last name again.
Gloria Allred.
Allred.
She's the one right now who's actually going through the whole litigation with Bill Cosby, and trying to get those people that
I thought
claim.
it was over though.
No, it's not over. I believe that's still going on.
I thought it was over, bro. I thought he was getting acquitted. I don't know.
I don't know. I honestly, being that this whole election is going on, the news hasn't really been focused on it as much as they were before. So I haven't been keeping it up. I'm not gonna lie to you. But regardless, the point is, this lady is one of those activist lawyers that goes and she fights for women's rights, and she's on the case of one of Donald Trump's situations. So my nervousness is, regardless of what he's saying, whether it's good or bad, and I'm gonna get to some of what he said, is how can you be in office with somebody trying to sue you?
Bro, the rest of, I think we've been on this topic too long. What's the next topic, bro?
Nah, man, we're not on the topipic too long, but I am gonna move on from it.
We did a whole episode on that nigga, yo. Fuck him, yo.
No, I'm just saying that's my feelings about.
I know.
And as far as the jobs, for people real quick about that, he says he's gonna get jobs for people, but then it's countless of lawsuits out on him right now of him not paying people what he promised or he agreed to for contracted work. So those who think that he's gonna give him work is lying to themselves.
You know what we gotta do?
But I'm done on talking about.
We gotta create our own jobs, bro.
Yeah, we do. That's it.
But
that's the whole mindset of America. America believes that this man is gonna bail them out and just save them. It's not gonna happen, people. But anyway, let's get off that. I did want to give you that moment that you had last time to give your thoughts of the week. Hold on. Matter of fact, before we do that, you sent me something. You want to talk about that? What you sent me earlier?
What's that?
The whole Kanye rant.
Oh yeah. Yo, first of all, Kanye West has the best rants of all time. Like, there's no debating that. And before we get into the Kanye, right? I would listen to the interview with Biggs. Like Biggs, he's one of the co-founders of Rockefeller, right? And he was saying how Rockefeller is like the biggest, the most influential, the biggest one, number one record label of all time. And I was thinking about it today. I was like, okay, they got Jay, they had Cam for like one album. They ain't really even have Cam like that. But I give him Cam because I would give Death Row Pac. But Pac ride it out more for Death Row than niggas did. What people did with any other label. Like, Pac really rolled for Death Row, right?
But he's talking about hip hop or just
everything.
No, it's impossible.
Everything, right? So now I'm thinking about the stuff that Jay-Z did. But I'm like, who's bigger, right? This made me think about it today. Who's bigger? if you was a record exec, let's say you own your record label. Let's say you own Death Row. And there was 2 free agents in their prime. You got Kanye in his prime and Eminem in his prime. Who would you sign, bro?
Eminem.
You would sign Eminem. Keep it real, right?
Yeah, Eminem. No doubt.
So my thing is like how is?
But I would hate passing up on Kanye. But I would sign Eminem.
I mean Kanye, I would definitely, right? But I would sign Eminem too. All the way real, I would sign Eminem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But back to what you were saying with this now. Maybe my opinion's a little kind of distorted because I wasn't trying to listen to DJ Academics. I wasn't trying to listen to his before I spoke my opinion.
Okay.
But what he said was real. It was like, how do you sign to a certain brand and get mad because a guy who you want to be on teams with, a guy who you want to work with is on a whole different brand, and because y'all can't work together, you mad?
Well, that's like Melo saying he's mad he can't play on LeBron's team during the game when they playing against whoever they playing against.
He can't wear LeBron sneakers. Because he want to wear LeBron sneakers, but you signed a Jordan.
You signed a Jordan brand.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, how can you? You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is though, and I'm gonna talk about it first for people who don't understand what we're talking about because we really didn't get into details of what the video was. Kanye West was ranting on stage at his concert. I think it was where's the concert at?
I don't know.
Let me see if I can see it. But anyway, he was ranting on stage at a concert about how he was upset that Jay-Z and Tidal have not been able to sort out their differences so that they can get this Kanye West and Drake album out. He even went as far as saying, you know why you won't see Watch the Throne 2? And I, because of that shit, Kanye has his own fashion of rant, so I don't want to misquote him, but he did say why you don't see Watch the Throne 2. So what we're talking about is that's why it doesn't make sense for Drake, who is signed to Apple, whilst Kanye signed the Tidal.
So he was gonna name him and Drake out Watch the Throne 2?
No, I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I thought honestly I thought he was taking a jab at Jay-Z when he said that, because obviously Jay-Z and him had Watch the Throne, and their name is called Watch the Throne. You know what I'm saying? Or the Throne or something like that. So I don't know, because I mean the whole idea I would assume would be that Kanye and Drake have a different name, but who knows? I mean, in all fairness to Kanye, Jay did get an opportunity to do that multiple times. So Jay-Z and not Apple, but Jay-Z should, in my mind, try his best to get Kanye that opportunity to do this album with Drake, because Jay-Z had the Linkin Park album. He had the Beatles. He had R. Kelly, which was a smash. So he had a number of things like that that he did. So it would be in all fairness, especially right now when we all know that iconically Kanye and Drake are like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get those two together, that'd be a dope album. So you owe it to the fans and to give Kanye an opportunity.
I don't know, that Kanye has the best rants ever, but my thing is, at the end of the day, once you sign a certain thing, I think Kanye has been in the game way long enough to know, once you sign certain things, if that's what it is, but in all honesty, I kind of feel what Kanye's saying too, because Kanye's saying that they don't really talk like that. So I guess him going on stage and talking about it publicly may lead to a conversation. To it getting handled. But Kanye has the best rants of all time. Nobody has better rants than Kanye.
They said that it was that the reason why that they're not able to put it out, because I believe I heard it today on a rumor report with Angela Lee, is because of a dispute on pricing, like how much they're gonna sell it for. Because that's what it comes back down to, is money. If Tidal wants to put it for, like, say, I don't know, how much does these albums be, like $14.99, $11.99, something like that. So they want to put it for that. They say Tidal wants it for $11.99, but Apple's like, nah, we're not doing it that low. We gotta do $14.99. that's pretty much the dispute that's being understood, because somebody wants a certain amount. Well, maybe somebody's not trying to charge too much because they want people to be able to buy it. If they care about the consumer, most likely they don't. But it seems to be just a bickering of who's gonna get what and how much. But anyway, let's get on to the surprise topic that I wanted to get to. This is gonna be the final, because I think we did perfect timing at this point. So I know this last topic is going to put us right where we need to be. And then I want to hear your thoughts of the week. So, I saw this on World Star on IG. And there was a posting, right? I'm going to read you what it says, and I'm going to show it to you. And then you're going to talk. You're going to tell me, I want you to let me know what you would do. What's your first reaction, right? Alright, so you're coming home from work and you see your 12-year-old daughter like this as you pull up to your crib. What do you do? Right, here's the picture. Now, before you react,
is that a girl or is that a dude?
You know what? That's it's a boy and a girl. Because the way they dress. So I'm gonna give them boy and a girl. Okay. This is a family show.
12. My daughter's 12.
12. Your daughter's 12 at this time. Before you say that, I'm gonna let the people know it's a boy and a girl. She's hugging. The boy by around his neck, and he has his hands. Girl. Yeah, boy, girl. They hugging. She's hugging him around his neck, and he has his hands planted on her behind, and they kissing. Okay. All right. So, what do you do, Mr. I Am King Neil? What is your first reaction?
So I pull up, and I see my 12-year-old daughter. My first reaction. My first reaction is think that
yeah. I really want to know what because you're gonna have that.
No, I'm not. Don't say that.
No, I mean you're not gonna. I hope you ain't gonna have just some shit like that. I'm saying your daughter is gonna be 12 at one point.
Yeah, she is gonna be 12.
That's what I'm saying.
That at 12, nigga.
So what do you do?
I mean, she not gonna be doing that at 12.
So what do you do?
Yo, I pull up.
I
gotta paint the whole story. I'm pulling up. I'm in the rain. I'm pulling down. Right? I see my daughter kissing some boy, girl, some it.
It's a boy. Give it a boy. Like a boy.
But it's kind of like a girl too.
I know, because he's mad young though, so you gotta kind of give him that frail look. You know what I mean?
I see him kissing this little boy.
And he's grabbing her because that's what he was doing. You didn't see me.
I just saw the kissing. Okay. So he's grabbing my girl in front of my house, bro. Okay. I'm trying to think of the next way of saying this. I would get out my car. Okay. I would show the little boy something. Something between me and him. We'll show him something. And then I'll ask him what he's doing. So what do you think this is? You think this is cool? You think this is okay? You feel me?
Yeah. Oh, you think this is good?
Those would be my first two questions. And I know I would have a look on my face that is like I'm really like taxed though. I'm really befuddled. I'm befuddled. I'm coming out and I'm like, yo, do you really think that this is like? You really think it was okay cool to come over here and do this in front of my house? You know what I'm saying? Wait. Now, first of all, my daughter would know what it is. By the time she see me pull up, she out.
Yeah. I'm sure when she see the lights, she's gonna be like,
out,
daddy
right?
home.
But when I pull up and I see him, I'm gonna catch him. And I'm gonna ask him those two questions. And depending on those two questions,
depending on response.
Depending on my response.
Oh man. Well, I guess for me right now, unfortunately, I don't have a daughter just yet, so I don't really know. Honestly, what my first reaction would be, it'd probably be something similar to what you just said. But regardless, man, that's still crazy. If you see the pictures, folks, you go to World Star. It was posted like 3 days ago from today, so you only hear this tomorrow. Be 4 days ago.
Before we leave, though, who got the hottest music out, bro? Because I can't find no music. I keep hearing people playing play Ace Boogie, join your uncle if you're listening. My uncle, he doing the security or whatever. So if anybody needs security, hit my uncle right now. He's doing the security for Ace Boogie with the hoodie right now. So shout out to uncle. But yo, that's the only person that. But who else is really?
I mean, you go on the radio. To be honest with you, it's just Drake all day. I heard this song today. I heard it before, but I didn't know who it was because you know how they be doing the mixes sometimes. And my radio, it tells me who the artist is if they playing the song, but if they doing the mix, I can't see who the artist is. It was like, man. So I think it's called "That's My Hit."
Yo.
It was fire, but I haven't heard too much shit because they don't play. They play the same songs every day.
My thought of the week is,
Yeah, let's do that.
Everybody is gonna have somebody that don't agree with them, right? Everybody is gonna have somebody who, what's the word I'm looking for? Everybody's gonna have somebody who hates them, just for whatever reason, just because you look the way you look, or you talk the way you talk, you dress, your style. It could be whatever. You could have a freckle where she wants, but this person would have a freckle at. Anything could happen for a reason for somebody to hate you. But you always have to rise above that. Because trust me, my name is Taquan. I had 2 N's in my name. People call me Taquan. They call me Taquan. One time I asked a person, because I had 2 N's, they thought it was an A when I wrote it, they called me Taquan up. I'm a young black man, my name is Taquan. and because when they hear, who the Taquan, it's just, my thing is, you cannot let things like that stop you and going to where you feel like you should be in life. You're going to experience a lot of hate. Everything's not going to be fun. Everything's not going to be cool.
Nope.
But it's not going to be cool until you make it cool.
That's right.
So there's certain things that people may probably be like, yo, this dude is crazy. Like Lil Uzi got on purple dreads. No, now I see somebody the other day with like orange dreads. I'm like, yo, what's wrong? Right?
Yeah, everybody's out there doing them. They expressing themselves.
Like, when you do you so good, because you know how to be you, and you be you so good, and nobody never seen nobody like you before, other people start thinking you cool because you doing you. And other, it's like, listen, just keep doing what you do. Just like us, we're going to keep doing this podcast. We're going to keep doing this podcast. And we're going to keep grinding out. So for those who are going to tune in, for those who just click on the link and hit the first 5 minutes, thank you, because we still get a view. For those who just want to see what that's about and seeing what we're doing out here, thank you. I just want to show my appreciation. This is the podcast. No, I'm not drunk. And when my man see me, like, yo, bro, you was drunk and shit like that. But nah, I'm not drunk. But, yo, thank you for everybody who tuned in. Thank you for another day on Earth. And hit us up.
Blessings.
If anybody got a promotion or anything like that, hit us up.
That's right. Like he said, we Killed Geppetto podcast. I am King Vega, and you are.
I'm King Neil. My fault.
This guy's anyway, we appreciate all of y'all, and like he said, man, thank you. God bless. Good night.